man versus the world does not work out so well. However, there is not a hard TA counter. It's annoying to play against Death Prophet and Darkseer and Troll, but they're more complicated. You know, a Bat Rider, just, hey, got you, lasso, dead. That's one of those scenarios where nothing you really do can prevent that from killing you. In this case, Stormstormer specifically, who is running into trouble.
Oh, hey. Tag team. Oh, the LSA clearing through the trees. That's going to help them quite a bit in securing this first blood for none other than Wish on the Templar Assassin.
So, Stormstormer, you know, DP is one of those advanced level mid heroes. All right, it's not a traditional pub spammer. It's more of a professional's tool, you know? And against the TA, you are favored, but a good TA player can still beat you pretty handily and also threaten kills quite easily if he gets ahead. A First Blood certainly helps in that department. And yeah, he just starts the lane with the Wraith Band now. That is very nice.
And not any more than that. I was going to say maybe Gilger's going to get caught here, but he's got boots. They're looking at this going, all right, this guy is going to be way too hard to catch without an actual stun, so let's just let him go free. He might sneak around and steal the bounty runes, but it does look like the Lina has the heads up. Stoneman, he's going to grab that before the Tiny can get there, but the Tiny... Where's my Tiny? Gilger? I thought he was going to circle around and catch Skylark there, but apparently not.
I was
like, okay,
kill.
that's a kill right there.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's on raid. No, he was on Dire. That's a free... Yeah, that's 100% a kill. I don't know.
Oh, nice LSA. That's some good damage right there. Of course, they're going to turn around and throw that damage right back.
Hello.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm with Brian. Luna, especially into AA, is it really the pick? You know, it's a lot like Gyro. You kind of need lifesteal to sustain within fights, and it's just going to be a really tough game for Focus. But I think we were talking about it on the ride over. You know, 18 minutes in, you start pushing. That was the Drow, but Luna functions the same way with the TA. In that you give him
Look at that aggression. Spartan. He knows that Gilger doesn't have any mana, so twice he kind of poked his head out because he knew they were going to try and go for the pull, and they actually managed to kill Gilger as a result.
Nice job.
That was nicely done, and also managed to get it range creep denied on the neutrals, so.
Yeah, check out some of the stats. TA, yeah, most... I think one of the more matchup-dependent heroes in the DPC, so not surprised to see it with that like 50-50 kind of win rate. Wish taking an easy camp very early on.
Yeah, I didn't realize you farmed the easy camp that early.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you would stack it a couple times, but...
This is the thing. Death Prophet can blow through your refraction D charges very easily. And in theory, start to outscale you, but definitely TA favorite for the earlier levels.
Wish holding on to the refraction for now, waiting out the Spirit Siphon. Now we'll start unloading. Pushing in that one creep wave so he can at least secure himself a refill on the bottle thanks to the water runes.
Yep.
And that is part of it right now, right, Kyle? As a former mid laner yourself, I'm sure you would have appreciated when lanes were this easy for you. Turn around, LSH, Dominant, not afraid of death here. Cold feet just coming up, but Lina does manage to slide away into the trees. Instead, Skylark's going to be taking a heap of damage. They're going to go back on a Tofu here. Does have the LSA, barely lands with Cold Feet, though. Is going to be able to catch him, and he's not going to be able to turn around and get more damage out.
This is a brawl up top.
It really is.
And, I mean, hey, Owen said Wish versus the world. He would bet on Wish, and so far, his premonition is working. I mean, he's just farming. He pushed mid-wave, so he's losing nothing for this.
Yeah.
And it looks like he'll just, not even going to stack it. He'll start farming it. Maybe he'll farm the whole stack.
We'll stack the Ancients.
Okay.
And then look to finish up this hard camp. Gilger toss. Almost dying again here in this bottom lane. I'm going to say I'm not a big fan of Darkseer right now, but I mean, when you've got a Luna matchup, I feel like TA as well, actually. This is one of those times where I quite like the Darkseer pick.
And this is the dream last pick. I would have liked Bat. I thought it was banned. If it wasn't banned, you got to pick it. But Darkseer is pretty much the same, just with a little bit more team fight. Not the same at all, really, but it's good synergy with Troll, and it provides you somebody to buy auras, which they were missing until that pickup.
Yeah. When you were thinking about Bat, were you thinking like off-lane Death Prophet or off-lane Bat?
Either one, honestly. Okay. I think Bat mid against TA, it's not as unfavorable as it used to be for TA, because you can always just TP, farm jungle as we see Wish doing now, but it's just that answer to her throughout the game. You can't go for the really greedy Deso blink without risking your life at all times, because a bot's bat just finds you, a couple napalms, lasso, yeah, you're dead. You need a BKB ASAP, and I mean, Wish is off to a great start so far, 2,400 net worth.
There's no way this should be okay. For you just to like rinse and repeat, like refraction, pushing a wave real quickly, and then just farm camps all over the place. At this point, you're not even laning.
That's the strat. You're gonna get 6 really early on.
Nice combo. Saves Rasmus' life, does a decent amount of damage, but now Gilger's gonna be caught here. He does have the tree toss, so they made sure to get out of there on Spartan, and Spartan once again survives. Now Wish actually picking up both the water runes here, as he's going all around the world, apparently.
That's huge. He'll just come back. There's no drains now, so now level 6. It's gonna be really annoying to play this lane as Stormstormer. And Brame out to a huge lead. Rasmus is getting like nothing down bottom, and Naked Bottle is not really helpful, especially last hitting when Luna's facing you with 80+ damage at the moment. 86 to be exact.
Oh, that's interesting. Getting the Ring of Bacillus for himself. I feel like most of the time these Luna lanes, I feel like it's up to the support to pick up the Ring of Bacillus. But that's I like that. That focus does that for him. So now it allows the Tusk to be able to play a little bit more forward with this Raindrop and Windlace that he's picked up.
I don't know about this point and tree toss from Gilger. Even if it gets you the kill, I'm not sure it's worthwhile.
Oh, kill a top lane, Tofu.
Hot enough for you?
Getting caught out by the Chainstone combination. They have to watch out that this duo, it's a killing duo. They may be able to do a lot of harassment between Troll and Ancient Apparition, but if they ever get caught by the double stun, they may just be dead. Meanwhile, Spartan gets another pickoff on Gilger. Smashers really suffering in the laning phase this time around, and this is going to be a good test for Smashers because last time they killed it. They had top 3 net worth by the end of the laning phase.
Yeah, this is just straight up disaster. And Wish he has a nice trap set up too if they go back towards it.
And Spartan, Snowball, buys them a little bit of time here. They are indeed going to be able to blow up Rasmus. Unfortunately, the shards doesn't catch Stormer. So he's going to be able to get away, passing off the bottle. Gilger threatening to go for the toss under tower. But Stormer at the same time was focused on trying to get his bottle back with the refill.
I mean, this is the dream game for Brame right now. The problem with the Hellbear Smashers lineup is it's reliant on team fights and not getting absolutely blown out of the lanes. If you're Brame, it's Luna TA. You snowball. That's the whole game. You're gonna get ancient stacks up real fast. You're gonna take them starting now. That is insane. 6.5 minutes in, Wish is already starting to clear it. Or is he just stacking one more? Will he try? Yeah, he's going to. He's not going to.
Now, I know one of the problems you had with Luna is that you feel like she's too fragile of a carry, too snowball-y. You know, just one death and kind of there goes the game. Do you feel better about this Luna pickup when you have a TA, who's more of a carry-style mid? Yeah,
definitely. It's a lot better. It feels a lot better because TA is naturally going to apply so much pressure on the map. And then Luna gets space.
Yeah.
Sure, you both would love taking ancient stacks, but I think Luna's comfortable giving those up and then just farming offensively in the lanes.
Not sure where that shard was headed to.
But I love that Wish has stacked his own ancients. I think it's a 4-stack right now. That was very good. Probably going to wait for a casual Blightstone to go clear it, maybe some more levels. See what he chooses.
Yeah, I mean, the combination of them being up 7-0 right now and being able to do more stacks than Smashers is now they're going to find the Templar, the TA is going to come over and kill the Tiny, who's been spotted, found, and killed. Stormer's now going to be run down by the Eclipse, bringing the Luna out of lane at 8 minutes to the mid lane. That's an interesting rotation that certainly caught Hellbear Smashers unawares.
I dig it. You got a TA, right? You're strong. You need to have numbers that you can apply all this crazy damage. It's also nighttime. 3 points aura, hell of a lot of bonus night vision. Pretty impossible for Smashers to get something done here. They did have that ward, but just did not help. The rotation too clean. And now Wish right to the Ancients.
And Hellbear Smashers, no way to contest.
He did this all himself.
Oh, they caught the troll. He's dead. He's dead.
What? No.
He cannot.
Okay.
They're gonna say get off his ultimate, but he hasn't even leveled it yet. Roll up. Focus gets the kill on Gilger and Spartan. They've got a surge coming up on Rasmus. He's got to use it just to be able to get away. As Spartan, fearless in his attempt to try and go for the kill on Rasmus, barely survives yet again. Focus deals with his own illusion that had the ion shell on it.
Oh,
he's going to go for the bounty rune. Spartan, you madman. He's got the shard to protect himself here, so he should be able to block this off.
that was that was such a Spartan move.
Yeah.
If he's on the wrong side of that, he's just dead.
No.
And he goes. He could have just kept running and then just thrown it normally to block the kill.
Yeah. You know.
Oh my god. I don't want to say this one's in the Bucks, but Brame definitely rolling. You're gonna have a blink up real fast. Smashers are gonna need a dream of a team fight because they've lost every lane. Not just lost, like got crushed. Top lane isn't a total disaster, but I agreed with BSJ. Troll's the best lane in carry in Dota right now. You had an AA, and you're getting bodied.
Yep. It was definitely a lane that was supposed to go better. Gilger, toss him back in. Wish. Kind of stuck here. The cold feed. Is they going to catch him? They're barely enough damage. They do manage to get their turnaround kill on a Stormer. Meanwhile, Gilger trying to get out of here. Oh, another rotation by the Luna. They're going to be able to run down Tofu underneath this tower. And it looks like Gilger is Skylark actually fast enough? They're going to go for it. The turnaround to Avalanche will actually stop Stoneman for a second here. Stampede is up. He just needs a little bit more mana.
Going for it.
Pops it now. Stoneman with the nukes. Dominating streak for Stoneman. Oh, and he's back!
Oh, no.
Spartan with a kill your game move. Waits for the respawn TP out. That is one way to tilt a core right there. Absolutely ruin his game.
Stormer is not happy.
And Tofu may not be happy either. No, he's okay.
This reminds me of my misadventures. The final thing I played in my career. Following Fear down to Peru. We scrimmed against, at the time, VGJ Storm, now Quincy Crew.
Mm-hmm.
We lost 3 games in a combined 37 minutes.
Ooh. That's a confidence killer. Jesus.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I don't even. It was rough. It was about as rough as this game, Captain. Obviously, it's not a scrim, so you're not going to GG out right away.
Hey, that's why he did that move earlier. He's getting practice for the moments that really matter. Smooth by Spartan. Still has a chance to survive here. Ace is diving in pretty deep to try and go for this kill and can't even hit the wall. Spartan, come on, man. You're digging up. What is that? What is that nonsense?
It's a bait.
Rasmus does trade away his life for that kill on Spartan, who max efficiency tried to shuffle mid-escape. Gilger going to be run down as well. 19-5 now, a 7,000 net worth, and it seems like Owen's confidence has been well placed in Brame. They have come back with a vengeance in Game 2.
Indeed. I love Wish, the build. He goes for the Blink Rush, but he's only got the 2-point side blade, so many points in meld makes him a straight-up assassin. And Spartan, what? What you doing, man? Well, what could have possibly spawned that helps him there? A health potion, I guess? Maybe that saves his life somehow?
No, I mean, he's still got Ion Shell on him. Oh, God. I mean, you gotta love, like, players like Spartan who are so wholly unique in their playstyle. Like, I can't see anybody else making the move that he just did, you know?
No. He just the man plays with no fear.
Yeah. The Spartan does not fear death. It's 19-2, 8,000 net worth lead for Brame right now.
And the trouble with the Hellbear Smashers lineup, it's just too damn complicated. Previous game, very simple. Nick stun, Sunstrike. Okay, got kill. This time, you need really nice ultimate synergization. You don't really have a natural playmaker. It's very difficult. And meanwhile, for Brame, it's just, hey, we have 2 really farmed cores. They're going to farm and eventually hit structures. TA also, unkillable. Literally. You blink with refraction active, of course. You'd have to blow through it if you wanted to cancel. How do you do that? You don't have any blinking tools, so unless Wish stands still on an ion shell, he'll be able to blink away.
Yeah, they really needed that bottom lane to go better, right? Because they needed the blink dagger on Gilger's. Tofu gets snagged by Spartan and his ice shard. Skylark's now going to pop the stampede to make sure he doesn't get tossed by Gilger, and it will save his life.
Oh, they're on a trap. Be very careful.
Pops the trap, but everyone's out of the radius.
I feel like we haven't seen Troll, but I don't know what he would really be able to do to help his boys.
Yeah.
Love the way they're playing. It's controlling enemy ancients all game.
And they're apparently not content with that because there's smoke over and attack smashers who are set up on the high ground here. Spartan is just in. He's got the vision, allowing his team to be able to go in. They're going to go for Stormer here, and he's getting nailed. The Laguna Blade will put him in the dirt right now as Brame fighting into the wall. Not a place they want to be with the Luna, that's for sure. So they'll back out. Wish is able to run down Tofu at the same time. He throws out the Ice Blast, but apparently didn't even hit.
You just can't fight. Like, Lena's free casting with an Aeon, or an Aether Lance, and he's dead.
100-0? It is. Ace.
But it's all Skylark.
Shard. Ooh.
God, I keep saying Skylark. It's all Spartan.
Spartan, yes.
The man with the plan. Follow me. You know, there's the big difference, Cap, between a leader and a boss, okay? A boss, he's sitting back on the sled saying, guys, go get that work done. Spartan, encompassing that leader mentality. He says, no, I'll lead the way myself. I'll grab my machete.
Just imagine.
I'll run up that high ground.
Come on, boys, do you want to live forever? Spartan certainly doesn't.
No, he does not. The what is this? The very poor man's 3-2-2? 23-2? I guess it would be 32-2 would be really going.
Yeah, that would be.
That is a possibility.
9 kills from Brame without dying.
Spartan on the hunt.
He's got him. Rasmus already been hit by the Lucent Beam. That'll be enough time for the snowball to get there. Monster kill streak for Focus as this Luna is massive. Very large.
You can't play Dota anymore, especially at nighttime. Look at the vision that Focus has as he walks through the map. Like, he will always find you first. You're threatened by the Tusk and the TA. Centaur doesn't even have a blink yet. It still doesn't seem like it matters. And Stomina, because of all the chaos that happens in front of him, is just free casting, max range, high-level stuns that are pretty devastating. And yeah, Roche becomes really easy. The traps, too, forgot about those. Even more vision control.
Yep. Gets the double meld hit in, so that'll make Roshan shredded.
All right, yeah, the A plus not even close to on time. You're going to be banning TA first 2 next game, 100%. Owen was right, as he often is. And they're going to go collect some tier 2 towers. And Dragonlance coming out. Love it from Wish. Helps to position properly. You'll be able to juke the troll axes, even if you're attacking him, in the event he gets stunned out.
Yeah, remember when last game I was talking about and how in a lot of these professional matches, you take the tier 1 towers, but you don't actually get a big net worth lead?
Yeah.
Brame have got a 13,000 net worth lead without taking the tier 2s. It's only going to get worse from here.
Well, it's just a product of the Smashers lineup. In an even game, it's not bad. But right now, what's their answer other than just push lanes?
Yeah.
You can't initiate on anybody. You don't have a stun that can actually get to the back line. Death Prophet ultimate would be stampeded away. And even, oh, look at this. The Ags build on Focus. He's just going to put it on Wish, turn him into a true Death Star. Yeah, keep pushing, guys. Go for tier 3s here.
At least force him back.
There's no glyph. You got this.
Even a few seconds is a lot of damage on tier 3. Stubbing it. Oh!
The juke!
A little too far with the LSA, but may still be able to juke it out until he gets vacuumed back in. Tossed back into the rest of the team, but he's dying so slowly that the rest of the team, they might be able to punish here. As now Skylark, he's there. Catches Gilger. Now a snowball through Gilger, catching up to the Death Prophet, who's going to be slowed down by the traps as well. It's a 2-for-1. Unless Gilger TP's out. They're not going to expect this. The stomp is too slow. He does manage to TP out. Nice play by Gilger.
And they are on the board, increasing the number of kills by 50% in that one play.
Impressive.
Attack range from Wish with the talent, along with the Dragon Lance.
It does mean they are losing more and more of their towers, though. Second tier 2 to fall.
So, Cap, how
Yes,
do they
Kyle.
get back into this game? I wanted to ask
I mean, they
you
still
before
have
you asked
Wombo
me.
Combo, right?
True.
It's the problem being that TA has an Aegis and the Luna has BKB, so those heroes can't be Wombo comboed.
Popped. Oh, Stomina? I mean, he might turn this around. His team's coming. You got to TP away.
Man, LSA has such a low cooldown. Tofu, tofu, tofu! Ooh, but thankfully there's a mech there.
Yeah, and the medallion. It's rule number 1, playing Ancient Apparition against all this minus armor. You must have plus. Even at 10, that Meld Strike with the Deso reduction brings him down to -5. It's pretty much a necessity that at some point, if you were to win this game as Smashers, everyone on your team needs 20 armor plus.
It's a little silly, but it is kind of true. In some ways, the Luna gets stronger, so does the Wall of Replica.
True.
Right?
That's a good point, Cap.
So that's the anti-scale right
God.
there. Oh no, he doesn't have his ultimate. Ace. Dead for 30 seconds here. Is that because he's got, it's the TA Dragonlance.
Yep.
The side blades amplifying the range, so if you get any attack range increase and the side blade starts getting pretty crazy, you can see Stormstormer keeps on getting nailed by that fact. Aghanim Scepter now down for the Luna.
Here we
go.
go.
No BKBs yet
What?
off the Eclipse. It comes in. Stormstormer, he'll come back down to his death. They do manage to get a wall out right next to the tier 4s. It's kind of sticky position for Brame. The Ice Blast does manage to nail 2. Wish trying to get a kill on his way out. That's life number 1. Life number 2, immediately on top of the wall. See if he can get the refraction blink away. Oh, Gilger gets one shot by the Meld. Brame diving in way too deep there.
It wouldn't be a Brame game if they didn't make at least one of those. You can see the draft concept there too. Wish, even though he is enormous, he just straight up dies as he comes up in the middle of a wall with some Darkseer ions around him. Unfortunately, they are very far behind, but you can see how the draft concept should have worked had they not gotten blown out in lanes. I don't know about this initiative. I mean, they just dropped Luna ult and prayed. They do force the buyback on the DP, but maybe not the ideal dive?
Yeah, I mean, not even taking the tier 3 yet. Felt like Focus just really wanted to use his fancy new Aghanim Scepter, you know?
Yep. I mean, the Emperor made the same mistake when he, oh, what was the planet? I'm embarrassed to know. I don't remember.
What reference was that?
When he blew up Leia's homeworld. You know, that arguably set the stage for the entire
testing
saga.
your new firepower.
Yeah.
I see. Well, much like the people of, what was it, Organa?
Alderaan. That's what it was.
Princess Organa of Alderaan. Much like the people of Alderaan, Ace is also very dead.
You just can't do anything. It feels way later in the game than 22 minutes, doesn't it? Looking at the items popped out for Radiant.
Yeah. Oh, hey, they've caught Ace again. Oh, God, Ace is doing a lot of damage. Thankfully, they kill him fast. Stominen trying to get a counter kill. So not lucky enough there. Carry for carry traded, basically.
You can see the issue. Wish has been itemizing purely for damage, which is not a bad thing. But no BKB means now that the blink's up on Tiny, him plus an Ion Shell can do a significant chunk of his health. AA, of course, multiplying.
It was fine when you had an Aegis.
Yes.
But then you threw away that Aegis.
Yes, you did.
And now you haven't quite hit your BKB timing. So there's an awkward window in Templar Assassin's growth here.
Spartan.
He ain't gonna stop.
He knows no chill.
Just keeps it rolling, baby. 29-6, even though we have seen Hellbear Smashers double their kills over the last few minutes, they haven't managed to shrink that net worth. And is currently growing more and more for Brame.
It's tough when you get this far behind against heroes like Luna, TA, Centaur, because they can all farm with no fear, and it's so much faster than your heroes. You know, Death Prophet, he's nuking creeps. TA, 2 strikes, and that's an entire creep wave gone with the side blades.
And he's already moving on to the next neutral camp.
Indeed.
The next one. The next one.
Wish has said, "This is my land. You guys go find out."
Oh, caught him just before the TP can complete. Skylark very, very far away from his team now. He still has the Stampede, but that's not going to be coming up anytime soon. Smashers continue to find pickoffs. That is stalling the game for them. But pickoffs is one thing. They need a good team fight if they have a hope to contest Roshan, and I think that's what Brame's kind of waiting on here.
Yeah. That and the BKB TA, which will be coming out in just a recipe. Should make things much easier for them. Smashers, though, they're doing well. You know, I respect that they're hanging with it. It's a pretty significant disadvantage, but let's see. Troll, he has the Battle Fury closing on his BKB, so at some point he will become a real threat. Takes some time, sure, but Luna and TA, not really late game carries, and they both went for, I don't want to say memes, but Luna specifically not going for the hard carry build.
Yeah, not going for, say, like a butterfly build, because you know the troll isn't going to have MKB, and it would help you as well against your own illusion.
Yeah, it's tough to itemize against Darkseer. In a lot of ways, Rasmus is actually the hard carry for his team. If he can get the TA plus the Luna in a wall, like, that doubles his team's damage output.
Yeah. He's going to get a pipe, which will help deal with the Eclipse E-Blade build that the Luna is currently going on.
Careful. Look at the warding. Radiant, total control of this top part of the map.
Even still have wards inside the base.
Would have been nice to use those, huh? With that Aegis they had earlier. Alas.
True.
Notice we haven't seen a Luna ult used since then. A little more hesitant with that, with the power.
Well, they are going to be able to go for that second Roshan.
You ever play with Jack and Merlini? And well, I guess this is, I don't know if this is a story to spread, but the real reason Merlini quit Dota was because of Jack Chen and his Death Star Wisp build.
Yes. Also, Jack's sleep deprivation.
Oh, he was falling asleep during the games?
Yeah.
Well, Death Star Wisp, just FYI.
I was in that room when that happened. I was not playing with them. I understood that there was not a time to play with my fellow talents. They were... it's a good way to lose some Dota.
In many ways, I have him to thank because, you know, Merlini left and I started getting hired.
It's true. Sleeper Agent Jack.
Yeah.
Taking that title a little too liberal at times. Literal, rather. Hey, got a courier. It's, these traps. Bit of a problem for Gilger.
And just to clarify, the Death Star Luna, or Wisp, is you reload in, a Luna puts ulti on you, refreshes, does it again. And in theory, you can kill enemies even inside their own fountain.
Yes.
You need an Ags on the Wisp for the max ball damage as well.
It was Jack Chen's obsession. And a meme that turned into an actual strategy.
It did?
After it got buffed up enough times.
Yeah. Orb of Destruction, that's ideal for a troll. Whoa.
You know, another obsession of his was Jungle Venomancer. And that, too, turned into a reality eventually. That's a good point. Problem is, Jack Chen is just too ahead of the meta. He gets it before it's actually buffed to a point where it's actually valid.
And as many people have learned this year, being early, even if you end up being right, eventually is the same, unfortunately, as being wrong.
Being late, I think is the term, right?
No, being early is the same as being wrong.
Okay.
Depends. Where were you going?
I'm saying I thought the phrase was...
Well, maybe it's different phrases, different industries. It doesn't matter. Brame, they're currently dealing damage to the Hellbear Smashers industries. Oh, nice tossback.
Does have the BKB, so he's going to be okay, and it is going to cost Gilger perhaps flight the Laguna plate, but they do manage to get a really nice wall out. Couple illusions, but a nice jump forward from Spartan. You see that one. using the shards to hop over the base walls there. Folks is still going to be caught here. He does have the cheese. Turns on the Eclipse. Stormstormer, he's got the BKB, and with the Spirit Siphon, he's trying to stay alive against Wish. Wish, who's stuck in the trees right now, does manage to actually get the kill before his first life falls. Meanwhile, the Troll is caught here. He's going to be kited around pretty heavily. Spartan rolling through the enemy, catches Rasmus as well as Gilger, and that's going to be 4 dead on the side of Hellbear Smashers with only 2 buybacks. I have a feeling they may have to use them if Brame just go for the tier 4s here. Luna being one of the best heroes to do so as well. There it is. Buyback, 3-shot. Nope. It needs another one. He finally gets it. Wish catches him out. No snowball for Spartan here, so he may be in some trouble. His team's going to try and help out with the E-Blade. Vacuum back into his death, though. 1 tier 4 remaining. And once the throne's exposed, then you're going to have those bouncing glaives with the side blades coming in from Wish. GG is called. Hellbear Smashers admit defeat in Game 2. And this series will go the full distance.
I mean, just straight up a shellacking from the laning phase on. And that point, Brame pretty much forcing us to just buy